family? It's your girl Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the family. I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. This is going to be a very interesting video. And I want a lot of people to forget the messenger right now. Chris Sales dropped a video and said, real reason a guy don't want to get married. Now, even though I know a lot of people are not too fond of Chris, this is a very great topic. Because I know that there's a lot of women right now and men, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that may be in relationships that have been upwards of long term, and I'm saying 3 years or more, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that's in a relationship that's trying to figure out when it's going to happen. So it is I would love to hear the perspectives from some men. Now, I know there are some men that's watching this as well, and drop y'all comments drop y'all opinions in the comments as well. What is it about a woman that'll make you refrain from saying, let's get married? And I also want to know women perspectives as well. Women, what makes you say, I don't know if I want to do this with a particular man? What are the red flags? What is it that you see? And if you see red flags, right? And if you see things that make you say, like, I don't think I can marry this person, why do you stay? Those are interesting questions. I want to know. Drop them comments down. I want to know. Let's get into the video. Let's get it. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with Toot. Please follow my reaction channel on my Twitch channel. Tap in with Toot. That's my Twitch channel. We react to the videos live. Excuse me, I can't get this shit out. Chris just came on screen. I just busted out laughing for some reason. I want to like him so bad. Let's get into it.
What up, YouTube? Yo, look, I'm about to do this little reaction video. But first, we're going to get on the topic of why a man don't want to marry his girlfriend. We about to watch this video. I ain't even going to say too much. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to put our input in the video and see what bro got to say.
Why he talking like that? He got, what is this? Why he talking like that? Do anybody know why he talking like that?
You know. So, all right, hold up. All right, let's see what bro got to say.
One of the things that's happening a lot in today's world is men impregnating women, but not being willing to marry that woman.
Facts.
All right. Now, I know there's some people who just, as far as women are concerned, don't want to get married, don't care. Maybe that's their preference. I get it. But we're talking about the fact that some men, why would they even be willing to impregnate you when they have no desire to commit?
That is a very interesting question, and that's one that I asked a lot. Great job on this video, Chris. You feel me? Why is that? Why will a man be willing to give a woman their seed before their last name? That is very fucking intriguing to me.
Commit to you. What's up with that? What's going on? Now, it's something that I've called in the past. I gave it a little label, a little name called trap baby. Sorry for laughing, but I called it a trap baby because, you know, we always hear stories of women trying to trap men by getting pregnant. But I think a lot of people don't.
I don't know about y'all, but if I'm in love, if I'm in love, I can't speak for every man, but if I'm in love with you, we get married. Like, I ain't wasting no time. Like, we getting married, we doing all we gotta do, we having our wedding. I wanna have a big ass wedding. I never had a wedding, so like I feel like when I get married, I want a big ass wedding. So if I'm in love with a girl, we getting married for sure. Hands down. Let's see what bro has got to say, because bro, you know, let's see.
Don't understand how there's men trying to trap women by impregnating them. It's a common occurrence that people just really don't know or understand that's happening a lot. So I want to break it down because I think it's important to understand it. I think it's important to learn how to navigate past it, not to avoid it, because some of you may.
That's the thing that blows me, right? In these comments, I see a lot of times when women get pregnant, right? I see a lot of men, and they say, well, you shouldn't have opened your legs up. like you too don't have a responsibility. And see, the thing about it is, to me, it's like my daddy used to tell me, you know what I mean? Shout out to my daddy, it's his birthday. Rest in peace to my daddy, but happy birthday, daddy. But one thing my daddy used to always tell my brothers is protect your nut. Because see, men don't understand that, yes, women, we have to endure 9 months of, you know what I'm saying, carrying a baby and things like this. But see, you are the one who determines your legacy. Sometimes you can't stand your baby mama, but you then invited your baby mama into the life, in your life for like 18, 19 years because she's now a part of your legacy. And I don't think people understand this. The man carries the bloodline. So everything goes through you. So why you saying women shouldn't have spread their legs, nigga? You should have protected your nuts. Nigga, you are able to pick. You are able to see, this is the thing that pisses me off with men. Men sometimes can be so manipulative to where it's hard for some women to decipher who they're really with. Okay? We can meet a man and been dating a man for 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. And what this man present is something that we say, oh shit, I like this about this man. Because that's in the presentation. It's been 5, 6 months down the line. Now let's fast forward into 2 years. Now you done made the decision to move in with this man, this said man. But now you're seeing who the man really is. You will be surprised how many men can put on this different facade to get this woman and get this woman to fall so in love with her to where it's easy for a woman to be bamboozled. Hell yeah, nigga, we see this man first year. He's doing some great ass things for us. He's contributing. He's helping with bills. He's great with his kids. You know what I'm saying? You guys make us feel like we wrong for loving a guy. And see, this is the thing that be blowing me because you say black women don't support black men, but who the fuck you think we falling for? You feel me? Like, who the fuck you think we falling for? And we can't help that the nigga that we fell for is not the same as who he used to be a year ago. Nigga, I was bamboozled. But see, here's the thing. Men holds the legacy. Without your nut, nigga, women can't do nothing. You know, it ain't no procreation without your sperm. So what the fuck is y'all problem? Because now y'all picking these women. You know what I'm saying? You have an opportunity to withhold your nut. Am I right or wrong? Without your nut, nothing can happen. A woman can have her legs spread from Texas to California. If you decide to protect your seed, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Okay? So my problem is you get so mad at who has your kids, but yet at the same time, you are the one that chose them. The fuck? Because y'all know exactly what it is y'all want. Y'all know when y'all go to a woman's house, if she's going to be a jump off or she's going to be your woman. But yet at the same time, you would decide to raw dog this woman. But then get upset that this woman is now your baby mother. The fuck? At least with women, we don't spread our legs right away until we get bamboozled by these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. The number one cardinal rule, men be so goddamn easy to want to play victim in this type of shit when you hold all the cards when it all come down to it. Yes, women can open their legs up, but the women been doing that. It's up to you to protect your nut, my nigga. You are the one who determine your legacy. You are the one that procreate with these bitches that you know you don't want to be in your woman. But them be the ones that you fall off in. You feel me? Make it make sense, bro. Let's keep going.
You may come across those types of situations, all right? And if you desire marriage in your life, when the last thing you need to do is to get caught up with a guy who has no intentions of giving you that,
Facts.
but will gladly give you a baby.
Facts.
And let's be honest, it stems from a very unhealthy place. It stems from some unresolved trauma. And speaking of unresolved trauma.
Oh yeah, yo, I want to be a marriage counselor. So I'm giving up YouTube to
Chris, we not listening to your ass at all. Bro, I love you, bro, but ain't nobody listening to you about no marriage counseling. Nigga, we seen your marriage. Fuck you mean? You was in the club throwing dick. We ain't listening to you.
To be a marriage
Shit, what you
counselor.
talking about, man? This nigga
So
Chris Triple.
if y'all need help with y'all relationships, come to me. DM me on IG. Man or female.
Nah, don't do it.
It don't matter. Like I want to be a. You feel me? Like I'm ready to be like a marriage counselor, type shit.
First, I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. And BetterHelp, which is BETTER, help, is the world's largest therapy service.
We do not care about BetterHelp.
100% online. It's an amazing resource off your not commitment. So, I hate saying it like this, but
hold on.
There are some men out there who
just changed.
Impregnating women isn't trying to get married, stringing you along.
Not now. We trying to get through this video. Not now, Chris.
For any of them, he was not committing to.
I got a question for y'all, for my subscribers, right? Do y'all think?
Did this nigga just get a tooth pulled? Huh? Can somebody help me in the comment? Why he sound? Did he just get a tooth pulled?
A man shouldn't have to marry a female if check me out now, if she do everything for him, like she give him everything that a wife supposed to give him. So I feel like, what's the purpose of marrying somebody if you gonna give them everything? You feel me? What's up?
I can agree with him. Damn. I never thought I'd see the day when I would agree with Christopher. But here's the thing. I do think as women, sometimes we start jumping into a role that and portray a role that we shouldn't right away. You know what I'm saying? He ain't lying at all. I give him a spray. Y'all know, I don't hate Christopher. I just want Christopher to make better decisions. You feel me? But nah, he's absolutely right. Sometimes women get into the house role easily, quick. You get to washing niggas' drawers, making them meals and things like that. Now listen, you guys, what you put out is what you're gonna get. If you start giving that nigga that shit from the beginning, what makes you think he's looking forward to anything else? You gotta make him earn that shit. And I understand it's competitive now. You know what I mean? With social media, we looking at the shit that goes on social media. We see certain relationships. We like, yo, I want that. So we start trying to imitate that dumb shit. Hell no, stop. You know what I mean? It do start with us. What he just said was A1. Stop giving these niggas wifey motherfucking material. You know what I'm saying? In the girlfriend realm. Stop. You just a girlfriend. You just a friend right now. It is no way in the world why you should be washing that nigga drawers. Make him wash it. You feel me? Like dead ass serious.
I think. Let me know down in the comments. I don't know. Maybe
To any of them, all he was doing, if anything, he was going to their houses periodically and having sex with the different baby mothers, and they were the ones giving him money and things of that nature. Very sad situation, but it's a real story. And so you have these dynamics, and please, I am not speaking of anyone in particular when I talk about getting a bunch of different women pregnant, because I know who some of y'all might be thinking about. This is not shade or attacking anyone. I don't do that. I don't ever throw names of people under the bus. That's not my thing. But anyways, this is just a common occurrence in general, okay? And yes, these men want to be able to maintain access into a woman's life. And the reality is that the man knows the baby is forever. You see, marriage, and that's what's kind of crazy, kind of wild.
We gonna skip a little bit more because, his beard is brittle. You know what I mean? His beard is very brittle, so I don't know. I don't know if he could be trusted a lot. But I do love the topic. You feel me? But it's bothering me that his beard is brittle. You know what I mean? But let me ask you guys a question. This day and age, do you think that marriage is important? Do you think that people view marriage the same? Drop that down in the comments. I want to know right now.
No, without it, they will lose access. They understand that if I'm not trying to commit to this woman, some other man at some point will. And if I don't do something to solidify my position in her life, then she will be taken away from me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
I see men
again,
doing
we would say, well, he should be accepting of that if he's not going to commit to her. This is not a man who's thinking from a healthy place. This is a man who may be being very narcissistic. He's being clearly very selfish. So he ain't worried about that and what's best for you and what's the healthy thing to do. All he's concerned about is how does he maintain access? And that's why they'll do it. And so what you'll see sometimes is you'll have guys, you may go on a date, and they're quicker to talk about babies than they are to talk about marriage.
Oh.
And they're literally okay with this. Another point I want to make real quick is, I'm not saying every individual who had sex unprotected, let's just be real about it. There's a lot of people who done had sex unprotected.
Okay.
And then things happen, right?
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and say every situation when it happened was a man trying to impregnate a woman on purpose.
Of course.
But see, that alone is just as careless. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't pretend, you guys. This is the thing. It's simple, all right? We are grown as fuck. We know what happens when you go lay down with somebody raw. We know what happens. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a pull-out method. There is no such thing as nothing happening when you decide to have sex raw with someone. Let's just be real about it. So a lot of people talking about when we have sex raw or unprotected, it's not like we meant to impregnate the person on purpose. Yes, you did. What the fuck? What else did you think was gonna happen? Did you really think that you was gonna get in some good coochie, all right? And you was gonna be able to talk your mind out of some shit? This is what I don't understand with these niggas. What happens? Did you think that the coochie you got into that night was gonna be bad? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Then you get into the coochie at a time where you're not even thinking the same. You drunk. You feel like you're the best porn star in America. You feel what I mean or whatever like this. So what else do you guys think is going to happen? Please see y'all drop it down in the comments before we move forward. I really need to know this shit. You feel me? Because when you decide to lay down with a person, do you really think that you're going to be able to trick your mind out of certain shit? When this shit is feeling so amazing, you really think your mind going to say, I'm going to pull out when you say pull out? No! It does not work like that. And you got to be realistic about it. It's just not going to happen. I know there is a nigga right now that get into some coochie. He's probably in it right now. And he is stroking that monkey. Okay? He is stroking it right now, you guys. It's somebody right now at this moment that is doing that. All right? Now, when he got into that monkey, his position was, I'm going to pull out before anything bad can happen. All right? But now he is in that monkey. You hear me? He is in it. And it is just a perfect monkey. That motherfucker is in that bitch going crazy to this man right now. It is gripping right. The moisture's right. Everything is perfect. So now in that nigga's brain, where he went from, I'ma just pull out, to where like, man, it's all right to have a baby with her. That's what happens. And people got to understand it's discipline. Somebody just said it. Kawana said it. It is discipline, my nigga. And we don't got it. So when you say you don't have discipline, how y'all gonna point the finger at each other for the reason why y'all are not pregnant? I don't get it. It is not making no sense to me, shawty. And both parties are responsible. The fuck? Man, come on, man.
I will say it's a lot more than y'all realize. Because please understand, the man gets a head start before he completes that action, okay? He knows it's about to arrive. I was going to use the other word, but I didn't want to sound a certain way. He's about to arrive, okay?
Bro, get to the point, bro, before I get mad.
Him not pulling out, let's call it what it is, in many cases is because he ain't trying to.
Okay.
This is on purpose. This is what he's trying to do.
See, Chris, that's why your marriage ain't work, bro. You quit cutting niggas off. Listen. At least your beard thicker. Because I don't know if I can trust this nigga. His beard real premature. I don't like it.
Okay? And again, all because he wants access into your life. And that's why, to me, that's one of the reasons why I really believe that more people should push for commitment.
Oh shit. Okay, look, y'all got a question real quick. All right, look. So, who made up the concept of a relationship? Like, we're not talking about like from a religious standpoint. We not talking about from a religious. Like, we're not gonna think religious like in this situation. Let's take out religion. Who came?
There's no way you could take out religion. So we can stop right there. The concept of a relationship came from Adam and Eve. It's just simple. That's it. That's all. You feel me? Um, we can't take it out because since then, that's what everyone's been trying to imitate. So, you mean that's the first person that did it, nigga? The fuck you mean?
Came up with the concept of a
That
relationship
is
because
God,
everything on this
nigga.
earth was created by a thought, right? So whose thought process was it to be like, okay, this is how a relationship's supposed to be: one man, one female.
Okay, we're gonna end the video right here. I can't do this. I can't. Y'all go watch this nigga video, but see, listen, bro, I can't help it. My brain works a certain way, and what the fuck you mean? Who did it? Who was the first person? Nigga, what? The fuck? Like, I shut it. Right, Virgo the best. And this nigga said he should get out marriage counseling. Nigga, don't you know all relationships derive from Adam and Eve, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It just went left. She wasn't supposed to listen to that snake and eat that apple. That's why we got all these other different images of relationship. I can't do that part. Okay, we gonna quit that right now. I can't do it. Y'all go watch this nigga video. But I do have a question that I have in these comments because it was actually still a great topic. Okay. What is a reason right now? Do you think why men won't marry a women? Won't marry women? Now, Lady Hype Nene, you said right here that Clarence trap queen. Now, in here in this video here, we seen that the man stated that men and women can trap each other, and I believe that. I do. Um, I believe men have reasons for the wrong. I'm gonna have kids for the wrong reasons, and women too. Sometimes women have kids with people with the hopes that that relationship or that bond or that child is going to make their relationship better, and that is just not the case because niggas is giving a seed to anyone. So any woman that's in this comment section right now that think that you're gonna be able to keep a man by getting pregnant, please don't think that, boo. You're gonna be sad. Okay. Um, and so we're gonna go to those questions. They said cause they get a wife role before the ring. I can understand that. Now my thing is this: what happens when you have a woman like Hallie? Because I seen somebody in the comment section said people said the same thing with DDG and Hallie. Do you think there is a difference when it comes down to wealthy women? And the reason why I'm asking you this is because um, when you're somebody who is solidified like Hallie is, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and she has her own money, she has her own connections, she's very established, she's very well off. Um, I know a lot of people sometimes think that those type of women are the ones that's advocating for marriage, and y'all would not understand that those be the people that don't want to get married the most. Because the same way that a man can get his money taken, a woman can too. And sometimes women don't want to blend that way. You'll be surprised that right now that some women just don't want to get married. But I want to know right now what makes you think, or what is one of the reasons why men would just say, I'm not marrying that woman. Okay? Somebody said, um, let me see. Let's see some of the things because I want to know. YouTube, I want to know too. Drop it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. What would be it? I don't really listen to Steven Speaks anymore. Once I seen he was not married and didn't even have kids. Exactly. Okay, G baby. Marriage is important, but everyone becomes selfish and no longer wants to compromise. Eminem, that's very important what you said. They may have other options. They don't need no more. They got a wife role. Got a children. Then men always say I'm not ready for that type of commitment. Yet having children like that's not a commitment in itself. Lady Love, you nailed it. I think women as a species, not all, are out of control. You can't be a city girl and a wife. The two don't go the two don't go together. Valencia, preach. Here's what it is. This is my personal opinion. Okay, I think people don't take marriage serious because I think the design of marriage and what the perception of marriage is now has changed. I remember at one point where getting divorced was almost like a sin. Do anybody else remember that time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember our grandmothers would stay there no matter if granddaddy had a baby with niggas 2 counties over, just because, like, divorce was like blasphemy. You feel me? And I feel like now that it's so easy to get divorced, and it's almost like niggas is having divorce parties and things to where people don't take shit serious. So if it's so easy to get divorced because the world paints it, then marriage is not going to be a prize the way that it used to be. Now it's going to be some people like me. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I believe in that type of shit. You feel me? But it's going to be some people that just don't want to go for it. And now you have men and women roles are changing. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? We have so many men that are just not as macho as they used to be. You know? And I feel like when it comes down to situations like this, you have to really meet somebody that has the same desire as you. Women, stop thinking that you can love the correct out of these niggas. Now, I know that sounded really weird, but if you break it down, you'll understand what I'm saying. We get with these men, and we pour our all into them. And we think that giving him his first boy is going to make him love you so much to where he'll finally get it. And we thinking that if we do all these things like wash his clothes and make sure that he have a good meal every day, you know what I'm saying, it's going to do something in his brain when he's going to get it. But let me give you guys a rule of advice, women. Men are not going to get it until they get it. And you can love the fuck out of them. You can wash their drawers. You can give them the best pussy they ever had in their life, and it's still not going to be enough to keep that man. Because until a man is ready to give that woman exactly what she wants to give him, it's not going to matter. Okay? It's not going to matter. And I'm going to save you guys a lot of time. If you don't take anything from me, take that. All right? When a man knows, he knows. It's simple as that. Okay? There's going to be a man who was with one woman, and he's going to be with another woman, and it's going to be completely different. A prime example of it, King. A lot of y'all ain't going to want to hear this, all right? But it's not at y'all timing. It's at his timing with God, all right? Marriage and all of that stuff is a union in front of God. It is a union that is orchestrated by God. So if God is not in it, it's not going to matter. Now, I know a lot of people love Neek with all of her heart, with all of their heart. But God had not made King a man with Neek. And you guys going to have to understand that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh my God, he cheated. Yes, he cheated. He wasn't ready to be who he needed to be. And sometimes people got to understand that is God's speed only. And you got to stop rushing these niggas. Because just the way that we learn, they got to learn too. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why people hate Lena. It's not Lena's fault. Lena didn't know it. But see, what people do not understand is that Lena probably had her share of kings before King grew up. You feel me? But we don't know that part because she wasn't YouTubing. But I'm pretty sure she had her share of hurts too. And God said it's her time and it's King's time. And he put them together. It had nothing to do with nothing else. Stop thinking that it got to do with anything else. When a man knows, he knows. When King was with Neek, he didn't know. It's not saying that she was less than a woman, but that just means that another man is going to know with Neek. All right? Stop looking at this shit for something bigger than what it is. You know what I mean? And that's just all I'm going to say on that. You know what I mean? This was a very interesting video. I think people are going to get married when they know. And we all gonna know, man and the woman. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just all I'm gonna say on that. We about to get into the next video. Y'all stay tuned, fam bam.